express my gratitude to all of you for attending such a momentous event. I will, of course, not forget the main point of this ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2015. Venomous, vitimus, vissimus. We saw, we came, we conquered. First, I would like to briefly speak about my history here in Wayside so that I may have time to speak about the more important things later. I attended Wayside in 2003 as a 7-year-old in first grade. I was saved in 2005 in Vacation Bible Camp from hell. But that was not doctrine-correct salvation. It was not until I was 16 years old that I realized it was not hell I needed to be saved from, but my sins. In my time here in Wayside, I have participated in the spring play, the handbell choir, soccer, basketball, and the BCSA Fine Arts competition. I will be pursuing a degree in chemical engineering that I may work on natural energy and later take my knowledge to the Philippines. But that is enough about me. I'd like to bring your attention to the ones that made us who we are today, our academic educators and our parents. Thank you, Mrs. Lance, Mrs. Hankey, Mrs. Compton, Mrs. Word, the librarian, and Mrs. Deshawn for putting up with me when I was in elementary. If you know me now, it is easy to imagine how annoying I was in elementary. It is because of those teachers pounding the fundamentals in me that I could understand such advanced concepts in high school. Thank you, Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Lowe, Mrs. Knapp, Mrs. Word, and Mr. N for breaking down all the difficult concepts into easily understandable lessons. Pastor Rob, thank you for helping me mold my Christian life into one that is pleasing to the Lord. You have equipped me with the safeguards I need to survive in this world. Thank you, Mrs. Dornberg, for becoming my second mother away from home. Thank you, Mrs. Beck, for becoming my first mother away from home. Thank you, Justin Beck, for investing not just your time and effort in me, but your life, your wisdom, and your love. You chose to sacrifice so much just to teach me basketball, but that was not all you have taught me. You have taught me that sport is not everything. From the time I first asked for a ride in 6th grade, to now asking for a ride to the graduation party later today, you have pushed me to be a better man. I would like to thank my stepfather for everything he has done for me. He has not only given me food and shelter, but also a father's love. Thank you to my sister for being there for me at every whim. I do not like to ask for many things, but whenever I needed anything, you were there for me. Now please allow me to be selfish for this one moment and be personal with all of you. My last and special recognition goes to this person. I strive to be better in school for 2 reasons. That I may develop the gift God has blessed me with, and that I would be able to say one special phrase in front of everyone. Every sleepless night, every entertainment I held back on, and every emotion I gave in getting better grades were for this person. Nothing I can do or have done will ever amount to be equivalent to what this person has done for me. You accepted every shift available, every request to pick up more hours, and every weekend to work, just for the simple, selfless reason that I, this measly, imperfect child, could have the best education. Thank you, Mom, and I love you. I would like to close with a simple challenge. I ask that you do not lose sight of yourself. It is our flesh's tendency to become comfortable at where we are at life. We become satisfied with what we have done. Our passions, our dreams, and everything that pushes us are forgotten. We forget that God's plan does not stop there. If God's plan does not stop there, then by whose authority do we comply with and stop running the race? 1 Corinthians 10:31. Whether therefore ye eat or drink, whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of God. Thank you.